Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and happy Valentine's Day to you. So, it's a busy weekend in my house today. Today is Saturday, so that's why it looks like. And I'm doing this video upstairs of my house. I don't want to use downstairs, so there's so much noise. What's going on here? All right. So, today I want to make basic bodice and process that bustier, but I've not concluded yet the style I'm going to make with the princess that bustier. I don't know if it's going to be top or just um, a gown or a blouse, so I've not heard it yet. Oh, Rachel, why did you say that? We don't want negative energy here. Why are you saying that? Huh? Why are you using that B word here, or S word rather? So today we're just going to do basic bodies because everything starts with basic bodies. Whether you want to make a shoulder that bustier or anything, it all starts from the basic bodies. Okay, so if you know you are not comfortable with this life, real Rachel or Rachel, please, you can excuse yourself. That is not acceptable on this life. Okay, so I have my stuff drafted. I have my markers already, so I'm going to be using this too in case I run out of the ink. I have my pattern rulers here. I have everything here, at least that I will be needing. Okay, so first, I don't know if you can see this table well. If you can't see it, let me look for a way to adjust it. I want to try to adjust it so that it comes down a bit. I don't think I can do that now, but I hope you can see the table. Or maybe I bring this down a bit. Okay. All right. Hey, Amanda, thanks for joining my live. So let's start quickly, and I'll be getting my measurement book. So I usually take my measurements anytime I want to do anything like this because sometimes I increase in size, other times I reduce in size. So yesterday night I took a measurement of my body, and I'll be working with that. Okay. Can't even find it. Okay, so let's just work. I know my measurement offhand, so let's just go ahead. Okay. First, if you want to start your basic body, you will draw a line that will serve as a guide. We are starting from here. We'll draw a line, and that will serve as our shoulder line or to serve as a guide. So I'm putting this camera here because all my measurements will start from here. Hope you can see my hand. So as it stands now, I want to change my tripod. I feel I'm not getting it right. Okay, so I believe you should be able to see it better now. Hi, Mobina. Thanks for joining my live. So I believe you can see the table clearly. Then we are starting off immediately. too far from me. Trying to position it in a way that you all can see it. What are you doing? Okay, I'm making basic bodies and process that bustier on my pattern paper. Then later I will decide on the style I want to make. So we are going to draw. Please, someone should get me my measuring tape from that bag. So we are going to come down by half an inch, and that will serve as like the allowance. You can take 1 inch down, okay? You can take 1 inch down, that's okay. So we'll take our measurement from there. So I'm going to mark half an inch, just as you see me do, like this. I'll connect all the points to give me a straight line. So this will serve as the shoulder line or as a guide. So I can just call it SH. SH, shoulder line, okay? Then from my shoulder to my bust is 11. I used to be 10.5, but since I've added a bit, I'm trying to look for where I wrote my measurements. So from my shoulder to my bust point is now 11. As at 4 or 5 years ago, it was like 10.5. So I'm going to work with that. Okay, nice. So I've seen my measurements now. So my shoulder to my bust point is 11. 11. So I'll get my tape, come down and mark 11 inches. 11. I like creating 2 dots so that when I connect the dots, it will give me a straight line. So from my shoulder to under bust is 15. So still on this line, I'll place my tape here and mark 15. 15 and 15. Okay, hope you are seeing the line. Then my half length is 17. So I'll just place my tape still on the shoulder line and mark 17 inches. So this is my half length. For some people is 16. So after marking these 2 dots, I will just connect it again. Okay, then the full length of this blouse, I'm going to use the old paper to make the full length of the blouse. So the full length I have here is like 30. So I can do 20. I'm 26. From my shoulder to my waist is 26, but I'll do 27. Okay, so this is my shoulder to my waist. 27. So 26, 27 works for me. So that's what I have here. 26, 27. Okay, 26, 27. I'm just going to draw a straight line to connect the points. So it's time to label it. This is my shoulder line, this first one. This my bust point. I will just write BP, not blood pressure. BP. Then this is my under bust, UB. This is my waist. I'll call here waist 1, and I'll call this last line waist 2. So waist 1 is where the fitting of your cloth lies. That's where the beauty of your cloth lies. So sometimes your tailor might ask you to position your hand this way. So this is also another way of getting your waist 1. This part of your body that goes inside is your waist 1. So these are the horizontal measurements for now. So it's time to go to the vertical measurements. So the next thing I'll be marking is my armhole. So how do you get your armhole measurement? It is your round bust measurement. Your round bust, where is it? Yeah, your round bust measurement divided by 6 points plus 1.5. So if you want to calculate that, my round bust is like 41. Let me sit down. So we'll do little mathematics here. So my round bust is 41, and let's say 42. 42 divided by 6 is 7. 7 plus 1.5 is 8.5. So because my round bust is not 42, I would just say, instead of saying 8.5, I will do 8.3. Hope you got it. So your armhole is gotten by dividing your round bust measurement by 6 plus 1.5. So in my own case, it's giving me 8.3, 8.4. So what I'm going to do is to place my tape on this same shoulder line, which is my guide, and mark my 8.3 or 8.4, whichever one is okay. Mark it here. Mark it here. So that's my 8.3. Then before I mark that one, my shoulder measurement is 16 divided by 2 is 8.5, because it's still part of the horizontal measurement. So I'll place my tape here, this folded part, and mark 8.5. So this is my shoulder measurement. Then from this shoulder measurement, I'll come down by 1 inch, and that will serve as my shoulder slope, because it's from there I will take my armhole measurement. So I will just come down by 1 inch. Then my neck width, I want to use a neck width of about 4 inches and neck depth of about 4 inches, although it's not constant. And I'm thinking of making off shoulder, but let's first draft these basic bodies. So I'm going to mark 4 inches by 4 inches. 4 inches wide, 4 inches deep. Okay, then you can use your curved ruler to create your neck design. So this one just does wonders. You can use your free hand, but I want to use this one so that it comes out very neat. And this is what I have. Okay, so this is my neckline. Then this shoulder slope, I came down by 1 inch on this line. I will connect it to the neck width. Okay, so I'll use my ruler to connect it. So this is my shoulder slope. So it's from this shoulder slope I'm going to take my armhole, not from this shoulder line. It's from this slope down. So what did I say my armhole was? 8.3 or 8.4. So I'll just from this place come down by 8.3 or 8.4. 8.3, 8.3. So when I'm done doing that, I will just draw a straight line to meet it. So I like to stand so I don't draw. I have to look at it if it's straight. So this is my armhole. In order to make it straight, you can as well mark it here. So if it's 8.3, when you add this one is 9.3. So I can put my tape here, mark 9.3. It's still my armhole measurement, okay? So that I will draw a straight line. I'll stop it here. So this line, if I extend this line like this, it's my chest line. I will use pencil to extend it. I don't want to destruct it. So if I extend this line, to this place, this becomes my chest line. This is my bust point line. So I can just write chest line here, CM. Okay, so this chest line is always very useful when you are making bustier. Maybe you want to do bust tightening. That's when you really need this part. But this is still basic bodice, so let's leave it like this. Please, if you are joining this live for the first time, please like this video, subscribe, please. We are stopping here for now. Therefore, this armhole, you won't leave it like this. You know, when you look at your cloth, there's a curve here. So that is what we want to create. So we want to create the armhole curve. So what you do, you get your tape, you mark this full armhole, which is about 8.3, and divide it by 2. You don't need a calculator, just do something like this, fold it to meet this place. Okay, and there you have your midpoint. Mark it here. This is how it's going to be. So this is the half, the middle of this line. So what you will do next is to come in by half an inch, just as you see me do. After getting this half an inch, you are going to create a curve. You can use your armhole curve. You can use this one. But before I create the curve, I will need to transfer my horizontal body measurement, so that I can connect the point to that point. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do now. My bust is 41. 41 divided by 4 is 4 times 10 is 40. So let's say it's 10 point something. Okay, so 41 divided by 10, 41 divided by 4 will be like 10 points, maybe 2. So that's my horizontal body measurement. So I will mark that my round bust divided by 4 on this chest line and also on this bust point line. So let me just mark 10 points too. Another way to dividing your body measurement, if you don't have a calculator at hand, you see my bust is 41, right? This is the easiest way. My bust is 41. I want to divide it by 4. Just put your finger on this 41. Fold your tape into 2 to meet the 41, like this. When you have your tape like this, then you divide it by 2. You take this tape, then fold it into 2 like this. This is how you get your body measurement divided by 4. Fold it like this. You folded your tape into 4. So this is actually 10 points, almost 2, which is not wrong. So I'll place it here. So you transfer the same thing here. Okay, then my under bust is 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9. So I'll come down here. I'll come down to my under bust and mark 9. do that one. So 9. Then my waist one is 41. So the same as this. Then my waist 2 is 42. So I'll just move it away a bit. So that's it. So I'll connect everything. But before I connect it, I will add sewing allowance. So I'm going to add like 2 inches each. So now that I have joined it, I'll just add 2 inches, 2 inches on each line, 2 inches. So this one that I'm adding 2 inches, when I'm transferring on my fabric, I don't need to add again because I've added it on my pattern paper, on my pattern drafting. Okay, but if you don't add it when you are transferring it on your fabric, you need to add it. Otherwise your cloth will be smaller than the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so I am done adding my seam allowance. So the next thing is to draw the armhole. So let's start from here. I'll just connect it to this my extra seam allowance here, my sewing allowance. This is my original measurement, but I'll connect these dots to this, just like this. First of all, you can just draw this one. Okay, then you can now go ahead to manipulate this. So let me use this one. So let's leave it like this. So that's the armhole. Then we want to join everything. So I will join, I wish I had a different color of marker. I will join the original measurement. Ignore this one when you are joining. Ignore the bust point. Just connect from the chest line to the waist, which is here. Then all the way, because you can't catch all the points, especially if your shape is not very, very figure 8. So this is this. Oh, sorry. It's like this, like this. Sorry, it's supposed to be this line. So from here to the under bust, like this, then to my waist. That's exactly what I was trying to do. So that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm just going to put this my original measurements like this and like this. Then I'm going to also join the sewing allowance like this and this way. So basic bodice is taking shape already. This is how it's looking. So now I want to introduce my nipple to nipple measurement. Okay, my nipple to nipple measurement is 8. So 8 divided by 4 is, sorry, 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I'm just going to mark it all the way down. 4, 4, 4. Okay, 4, 4, and 4. I'll just take it all the way down like this. I'll create a straight line. There's something I want to do. I will just create a dark line to my underbust. Sorry. To my underbust. Okay, then I will use pencil to extend it here. So this is my nipple to nipple measurements, drafted all the way down. Then from my underbust or my waist, I'll come out by half an inch on both sides. Underbust. I'll place my tape like this, mark half and half. Okay, so from my underbust, I'll connect this to this, I'll connect this to this, and I'll draw it all the way down like this. So it depends on you. You may decide to draw it down straight or draw it curved or draw it slant like this, depending on the style you are going to make. So that's how this is. Okay, so this 1 inch is supposed to be replaced. So I'm not going to replace it because I already added 2 inches here as seam allowance. I already added 2 inches as seam allowance. So even when you remove this from here, you still have 1 inch to play with. But let's assume I did not have extra 2 inches allowance, then I will have to add it. But there's no need to add it because even with this, I still have allowance. I still have like 1 inch allowance. Hope you understand. Even with this, let's take a look at it. If I measure from here to here, it's 11, and my under, this is my waist, right? My waist is 41. So 41 divided by 10 is 10 point something, and I have 11. And inside that 11, I've already removed my dart, so I still have like some inches to play with. Put it up. No. So I still have like some inches to play with. Okay, so we'll leave it like that. Then for the back, I will drop the back. Do you know what? I feel like leaving this hi school zoom. I feel like leaving this like this, and I will draft another one so that I can use this one as my template. The main essence of this live video is to draft princess bustier. Okay, is to draft a princess bustier. So I will leave this like this and transfer it onto another pattern paper and now draft princess bustier. The other thing you should take note of is your, what they call it, under bust side dart. So that one you take from your, you come down from your bust point and mark but I will do that one in the process that it's not really necessary in this one. But if you want to put it, you can put it. So to get that is the difference between your full length, your front full length, and back full length. Okay, so for example, if you take my front measurement and I am 18 and the back is 16, so you have a difference of 2. So that 2, you will just maybe divide it by 2. That's 1. From your bust point here, you just come down by like 1 inch. Okay, then draw it. Maybe we should try it. So most times people use 2, people use 1, but let me use 1 in my own case. 1 here, and you can just draw it to join this place. So this you cut off. When you cut it off, it will give you a perfect fitting on your bust area. Okay, you cut it off, but I'll leave it like that. Sorry, it should be here. So we're here, but let's leave this one like that. I'm going to get another paper and just redraw it. I've not done the back, remember? I've not done the back yet. So this is my front basic bodice. Okay, I've not cut it out yet. This is what it looks like. So this is for the princess that bustier. Okay, so now this is the basic bodice for the princess dart. So if you didn't understand this one, I will still use this pattern to draft for my princess dart bustier. So in case you don't know princess dart bustier, it's usually from the armhole. It's taken from here. While the shoulder dart bustier is taken from the shoulder. And I have a lot of that shoulder dart bustier video on this channel, but I don't really have princess dart, so that's why I'm making this video. So we'll start from basic bodice. So we'll take our shoulder line first. We'll mark it. We'll come down by half an inch again. Why I don't want to use that paper is I want it to be my basis. Instead of drafting, I will just keep it for frequent use. So I will come down by half an inch again. My paper don't look straight. I need to straighten this paper. Okay, so it's straight now. So I'll come down by half an inch like this, and this will serve as my shoulder guide. Okay, so guys, we are drafting a princess dart bustier. I'm going to connect all these points to give me my shoulder line. Okay, so I'll take all my horizontal measurements and vertical measurements. Everything starts from this line. My shoulder width is 16 divided by 2, 8. So I'm going to mark 8 here. Okay, then I want to make use of a neck width of 5 inches and neck depth of 4 inches. So I realized that I have increased in size. If I don't use wide neck, and it's almost like choking me. Although there's a formula to getting that, and if you want it, just let me know. I'll drop it in my community page so you see. So I want to, this time around, I want to use a neck width of 5 inches and depth of 4 inches. So this one should be able to accommodate my neck. With my armhole ruler, I'm just going to connect it. You can also use your free hand to do what I'm doing. So this is my neck design. Then on this, my shoulder measurements, I will come down by 1 inch, and that will serve as my shoulder slope, and I'll connect it to this place. Okay, so this is my shoulder slope. Then my armhole is 8.33 because my bust is 41 divided by 6 plus 1.5. Then I'll come down by 8.33. Somewhere here. I can as well bring it here too and mark the same thing. Somewhere here. Sorry, if I'm putting it here to be 9.33, so it will be somewhere here. Okay, I'm just going to join this line, these 2 points, and this will serve as my chest line. Okay, then I can further come here to draw a line perpendicular to this line, and this will be my armhole line. Okay, straight. I'm sitting down, that's why. Okay, it's not bad. Then I'll go to my bust point. My bust point is 11. So from this same shoulder line, I will mark 11 inches. So this is my bust point. Then my under bust is 15. While still on that line, I'll just mark 15. Then my half length is 7. Sorry, it's 17. I just want to mark everything straight away. 17. Don't worry, I will join all the points. Don't worry. 17. Then my full length is 26. 26. Okay, so it's time to join all the points. This is my bust point. This is my under bust. This is my half length or waist one. This is my full length or waist 2. Okay, so these are all my horizontal measurements. Then I will go to nipple measurement. My nipple to nipple measurement divided by 2 is 4. So I will just come here to mark 4. And I will draw a straight line. Oh. Before I draw it, I want to label it. This chest line, this bust point line, this is under bust, this is half length, and this is waist. Let's put it like that. So I will draw my nipple to this place. Like this. I want to draw it from under bust all the way down. Then I will use pencil to extend it up. Okay. So this is how this is going to be. Before I start introducing my horizontal, like vertical measurements, let's leave it like this. So this is almost like basic bodice. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to create the armhole, because this is where it gets interesting. From this under bust, I'm going to take 1.5 inches here and 1/2 inch here, because I want to do my bust, my cup. So I'll just come here from the under bust, take 1.5. 1.5, 1.5. Then here I will take half. I will take half. And I'll take half. Okay. So this is how this is looking for now. Then I'm going to create a curve. Okay. But before I create that curve, we'll come to this armhole. we are going to come down by, I'm going to get the midpoint of this armhole. This is my armhole. I'm going to fold this like this, then mark the middle. Okay, then I'm going to create a curve. You know, this is my under bust. Okay, this is my bust point. I marked 1.5 inches, so I'm going to create a curve. So first, draw a straight line. Then I'll get my curve ruler to create a curve. This is my bust point. But when you are drawing this your curve here, make sure it's not very sharp. You blend it. So this is my 1.5, and you are going to just draw something like this on this line. You can use your free hand though. It's not the time to sit. If I just okay, then here you do the same thing. Because I'm taking half an inch from here. I'm going to draw a straight line. So you now blend it with this place. Blend it. So this is it. Then here I'll come down by 2 inches or 1.5. Let me do 1.5. That 1.5, I'll also connect it like this. Then this line, I will extend it by the same 1.5 that I added. I came down by 1.5. I'm going to take it up by 1.5. Do you see that? Okay. So this will make us have a new armhole. This is now where the new armhole is. Here we are going to cut it out. We are cutting this place out. So you make sure here is well blended. Okay. So what I'm going to do, this 1.5, I will create the armhole when I put my horizontal measurement. So my bust, my round bust measurement is 41 divided by 4. 41 divided by 4. I'm just going to mark it here, 10 point something. This is it. I'll also bring it here. Then my under bust is 36. Divided by 4 is 9. Then my waist, I will ignore this waist. I'll go straight to waist 2. Oh no, my half length is 42. So it's 41, so I'm going to mark the same thing here. 42. What will be here? Okay, so I put my horizontal measurements. I'm going to add sewing allowance now. So on this chest line, I'm adding 2 inches. Okay. Before I add the 2 inches, what do I have here? Almost half an inch. I'll put it here first. Then before adding the 2 inches. Hope you get it, so that your cloth will not be small when you are cutting it. Then here, I don't really have much here, so I'll just go ahead to add my 2 inches. 2 inches. Then on this under bust, the total I have here is 2. Sometimes you can go ahead to make here 2 and leave here like this. It all depends on you. Or you make here 1 inch, 1 inch. It depends on how your bust is curved. Okay. And there's also a measurement for it too. I think it's um upper bust minus lower bust. Yeah, like chest, like here minus here. You will get what your cup measurement should be, like what you should take for your cup. So for this one, I'm transferring my 2 inches for the darts first, then my extra 2 inches for sewing allowance. So I'm just going to mark this one long so that you will know it's my extra inches. Then for the half length was like 10 point something. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 inches for the darts, which is this, then extra 2 inches for seam allowance. I'll do for the waist too. 2 inches, I'm replacing my dart, then I'm adding extra 2 inches. Okay, so this time around I will now have a new armhole. The first one was like from here to here, because I actually came in by half an inch here. Now we'll come in by half an inch here naturally. Here you come in by half an inch like this. This is how this is. Okay, like this. Then this is now the new armhole. Of this one that I extended, you will now have to like redraft it. So instead of it being like this, it will now be like this. Okay, so we just cut here out, then at the end of the day to clip. But then I just feel that this one should also come here. That's what I feel. Then that will be all. So it's now time to connect everything. I'm going to join the seam allowance. So when joining the seam allowance, I will just join to the, I will skip this second one. I will join to the half length, which is this and that way down. So this is how the shape is going to be. Oh, this is right. So this one will be cut out. This one will be cut out. Or this one will be cut out. So if the first this thing was like this, I will use pencil to mark this. Then after extending it, you mark it. It's not diffusion. So this is how it's going to be, and it's time to cut out. Then for this shoulder, in order to avoid the length being short, you can add half an inch to this place joining. For this shoulder part, just add like half an inch parallel to this line. Okay, so that way when you are joining your shoulder, it won't be short. Just draw half an inch like this. Okay, let's draw this one straight. So this is my shoulder guard bustier. So this is my center front, side front, side front. So that's it. So you can work on your You can also put side darts if you want it. If you want side darts here, maybe you want it to be very pointed, you can as well work on it. So for me, my front is longer than my back. So if I want to create that, if I want to do side darts, I should have done that even before I cut, because when you cut it, here will come up. Okay, here will come up. So let me show you how you can achieve that. It should be done before cutting it, because when you create it, the cloth will come up, so you cannot retake a new measurement. But as it is now, we will leave it like this. So this is how to create a princess dart bustier. Okay, this is how to create it. So let's reconfirm our measurement. My armhole is 8.3. So yeah, it is. This is my armhole. So this is very correct. So I can go ahead now to transfer it on my fabric. For the back, let's create the back. For the back body, this thing for this. The back is easy, okay? The back is very easy. So just fold your paper like this again. If you guys are wondering, because I'm using this thing is already blunt, so I want to convert it to paper scissors. Hi Ify, thanks for joining. So this is for the back part of this princess dart bustier. So So you want to do the back piece. This one will now be very useful. Remember I drafted this one before. This is my normal basic bodice. I will use it to cut out the back. So this is the time that I want to now finish this basic bodice, okay? Because like I said, I'll be using it as my template. Okay. It is necessary to add half an inch here for joining. So I'll just do something parallel. So the full length of this blouse is 26. The full length is 26. So I will just mark 2 inches for zipper allowance because this is the back piece. Straight through. Okay, so this will be my zipper allowance. Okay, then I can put my basic bodice on it like this. There's no need to draw again, or better still, you can just have this this is the full length. You can just use this one to retrace. Okay. Please help me with that paper. Okay. So I will just place it the way it's supposed to be. Okay, I just take my measurement like that, but I'll just use this one as a guide. Okay. My neck width is this. Okay. I'll just draw the shoulder line. Okay. I'll just extend this line, just as you can see. Then for the armhole, the back armhole is not the same, so it should be straight. So I'll just mark my 8.3 inches again from here. Remember, this is the shoulder line, this is the joining line. So I'll just take this from here like this, 8.3. okay, 8.3, then I'll extend it. This is my armhole, then this is my chest line, this is my bust line. I'm just extending it. This is my underbust, right? This is my underbust. This is my half length, and this is my full length. I just extended it. Then this armhole, I will just draw this like this again. This is a straight line. If the front armhole is like this, the back armhole is almost straight. So we'll just take our measurement again. Sorry, this is where my armhole will hit. My armhole hits my chest line, so it's supposed to be here. So this is where my armhole is. It's going to extend to. Then I'll just get the midpoint again, which is like 4. Yeah, this is correct. So just fold it like this. So this is my half. So this time around, you won't come in. It's only for the front armhole you come in. I'll just draw it, but then I'll need to transfer my bust measurement, which is about 10 point something. So I'll mark it here, plus my 2 inches seam allowance. So that way I can get my armhole curve for the back. I'll get my armhole curve for the back. So this is my armhole cut for the back. Then on my half length or under bust is about, what is this again, 36, that's 9. And it's about 10.2 half length, then 10 points. Okay, so add 2 inches all the way. I'm going to add 2 inches because even when I take my back dart, it's still going to be enough for, it's still going to be enough for whatever I want to do. So I'll take this out now, connect the points. Add 2 inches here. So I'm going to just join the 2 inches mark like this, then like this. Okay, so this was the back piece. I'll take out this, right? Then for the neck, supposed to put the neck which should tally. Okay, I'm going to put this one again to mark the neck measurements. Okay, so that's the neck. I'll add my shoulder slope. Oh. My shoulder slope. I'll come back here. For my neck depth for the back, I'll just come down by 1 inch because it's the back. I don't really need it too deep. Come down by 1 inch. Then connect. Okay, so it's making sense now. Then I'm going to extend all these lines like this. I want to extend everything because I'm going to be using these basic bodies all the time. Okay, I've extended all the lines. This is my chest line, bust point, under bust, waist 1 or half length, then waist 2. Okay, then my nipple to nipple is 4. I'll just mark 4 inches all the way. Then I'm just going to extend the line. Okay, so we are still going to do princess dart for the back, and this is how we are going to do it. We'll just get the midpoint here. Okay, see, it doesn't matter, you can decide to come lower here for the back, or it doesn't matter, it's not compulsory you should follow the same pattern as the front. So I can just choose any spot of my choice. I can decide to do it like this, it doesn't really matter. Then I will connect it to the bust point. Okay, like this. Are you seeing it? It doesn't matter where you put it. So yeah, you're gonna have something like this, and definitely something like this. So you need to blend it because we don't want it sharp. So this is the princess dart bustier for the back. Then after having something like this, we need to take out some darts. Okay, you can do that on the half, what they call it, half length line. You can just take half an inch here, half an inch here, like this, half, half. Okay, so that way you can just take half an inch like this, just the way you have in your basic bodice. You can as well take it from this bust point. It depends on you. Okay, so just draw a line. You can as well take it from here. Maybe I should take it from here. Then half length, half inch. Can do it like that. So this is half. Sorry, I didn't get it. This is half. This is half. You replace it, which I've already replaced. I put 2 inches same allowance here. Or another thing you can do is to also, I will use pencil to do this. You can swear connect it like this, however you want it. It all depends on you. I think this is the common one we know. We'll just like pinch it at the back, but you can also cut it straight. Whatever you take here, you replace it. So I think I will choose this inside because it's the common one. Just pick it here, then pick it. So that's it for that. There's no need to add seam allowance because I added 2, so all this will be inside. So it's time to cut out. This is the zipper. So this is the back. Hope I have not squeezed. Hope I have not squeezed the good part of this thing. Oh. So we should have 4 pieces for the back. Oh. Okay, this is. Oh, this is not good. So we should have 4 pieces. I'm going to cut this into 2. This for the back. So there's what we call zip brooch. Let me quickly explain that. Sometimes when you wear your clothes, you will see that the back is bulgy. That's called zip brooch. So let me take care of that quickly. If you want to remove zip brooch, you extend your half length. Here's my half length. This is my bust point, under bust. This is my half length. Well, it doesn't really matter where you take it from. So you extend your half length like this. I hope this is my half length. You extend it straight. Okay, this is what you have. Then you will just from here take half an inch. You go in by half an inch. Like this and like this. So you draw a straight line like this from the chest line. Honestly, I take it from any point here. Then take it down. This is how to remove zip brooch. You do the same thing here. You also come in here by half an inch. So to look parallel. Half an inch. So you also take it from the same spot like this, then like this. So that's how you remove zip brooch. Just cut it up. If you don't do this, it will be bulgy at the back. So when you sew it, it will look very good. So see, can you see the shape now? You just take this out when sewing, and your dress or your blouse will come out nice. So this is for the back piece of my princess that bustier. So this I'm going to pin it so that I don't mix it up. So these are for the back piece. Okay. Then for the front, let me get my pins. This was the back piece of my Christian jacket here. Then for the front is this, and this. So this is ready for my clothes. Then this one, this is my basic bodice. It's optional if you want to cut it out, but I will leave it like this. When I'm transferring on my fabric, I'll just use pins to transfer this measurement to my fabric, and that will be it. Hope you learned something from today's tutorial. So today we did basic bodice drafting, and oh, hi John X, thanks for joining. So this is the basic bodice, and the other one I just kept now is the pattern drafting for Princess Bag Bustier. Thanks so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I appreciate you all. Stay blessed.